Hi, how are you going? Look, it's been a while since we've talked about sex with each other, so I thought we'd ease into it by this week talking about not having sex. Because believe it or not, there are people out there who aren't having sex by choice. Now, we've got a couple of issues that have come up in various questions that have been sent in. Now, there's low sex drive. We've talked about that before when your sex drive has been out of kilter with your partners, and we've talked about ways of dealing with that if you're the higher sex drive person. But if you're the one with the lower sex drive and it's bothering you, then we need to talk about how you can deal with that. Now, obviously there's therapy, and there's drugs, and there's having a more considerate partner. All of these things can be good because you shouldn't be worried about this. Having a low sex drive, perfectly normal part of the cycle of human life. Possibly not if you're a 15-year-old male, but generally all of us at some point in our lives end up with a low sex drive due to stress or depression or colds, flus, whatever it is. And you can find that sometimes it can last for quite a while. Sometimes the worst thing about depression is they will put you on drugs that actually lower your sex drive. So the only thing that you were actually getting out of life that was fun has now been killed off for you too. But look, all of that aside, there are actually people who actually choose not to have sex because they want to be celibate. And then there's those who don't actually want to have sex. People who are asexual. And there's actually a lot of you out there. And if you're worried about it and feeling bad about it, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. Everything is normal. Whatever works for you, as long as you're not hurting other people, is actually okay and actually fine. And there are other people out there doing the same thing and feeling the same things. You can find them. Just Google. With asexuality, it's like being bisexual or gay or straight. Whatever you are, if you're okay and happy about it, then it's alright. Don't think that society's norms are right, because normal just isn't normal and it doesn't exist, and we should all be having fun and feeling comfortable with who we are and what we are. Unfortunately, with asexual people, it's not talked about. It's hard enough being gay. I can't even begin to imagine what it's like to be in a society that doesn't actually accept that maybe not everyone is fascinated by sex. Christ knows I can't imagine being like that, but that doesn't mean it's not okay. So you know what? Feel good about yourself, find others who are like you online, and enjoy. Look, odd little bit of trivia, and for those girls out there who are calorie conscious, sperm is not going to put weight on. Yes, it has protein, but basically the teeny-weeny amount, and I know it seems like it's a lot in the porn videos, but again in real life, not so much. There's not much nutritional content. There's a bit of vitamin C, and there is an interesting side effect that apparently there's an antidepressant that is able to go through vaginal walls. They have done studies where women were wearing condoms and women weren't wearing condoms when having sex with their male partners. The women who weren't wearing the condoms were generally happier. Personally, I just think that's because they weren't wearing condoms. But hey. Either way, sure, your sperm has a protein and zinc content in it, but it's not enough to supplement your diet. You'll still need to go and take multivitamins. Enjoy! Another little bit of trivia for you guys, the G-spot. Look, I'm a big fan of Dr. Petra Boynton and a few of the other big sex advice people out there who are actually qualified to give you advice about this stuff, unlike me, who just enjoys doing it. And the G-spot is a hotly contended issue. They all have their own point of view about it. Now, I'm going to give you my point of view about the G-spot. Go and look for it. Who cares if it's there? Just have fun on the search for it, alright? Bye everyone, have fun, and enjoy whatever you are, wherever you are, whenever you can.